Greetings, useless people, and SurroundEdByFreaks, so welcome back to Alice Mendes Returns. Yeah, a bit of debris around here, Alice. As you can tell by the beautiful outfit, we are back in Wonderland. Well, as if this wasn't enough of a hint. Last episode we maybe met Mr. Radcliffe, or maybe did meet Mr. Radcliffe, who knows. All we know is that the change has begun, as the Cheshire Cat said, and we are now in the intro of the third chapter, in what remains of our beautiful Vale of Tears, which now is called Vale of Doom, after it got taken over by the ruins. 420! So, after you smoke this thing, new objects will appear? Well, considering that this is all in Alice's mind, well, yes. It's obviously a reference to the caterpillar who we shall seek. Oh! I didn't even notice this ledge. Thank you, shitball. What? Oh, another one. Ha! I'm in the trench, though. I'm safe here. You're not safe there. Pepper or tea? Come on, pick your poison. Nah, I'll pick for you. Tea. Thanks to the teapot cannon that we acquired last episode, finally, I can deliver my enemies the pepper tea that I promised since the beginning of the game. The change is being brought by that infernal train, and all we have to do is to stop that damn train siege, Alice. Hey, you could have waited for me.
A few moments later.
This is quite an ominous chapter, or well, introduction to the new chapter. But it goes on a bit too long, in my opinion. Oh, it's a little remnant of the Medator domain. And finally, the teacup people will be able to try my tea. This one was a bit too eager to do that. Let me feel your teacups first. There. How is it? I made it special just for you. It's infused with rage. Oh, fine extra dose of rage then. I like that you came equipped with teacups and spoons already. Hello, iPod. Remember when you were bombing with hot boiling tea? Taste the difference. Your cheap tea cannot compare with my ambrosia of the gods. What is happening over there? Shit dolls, are you okay? Ah, I think you want to have a taste of my tea as well. There. Oh, it's such a shame that there is this ledge that prevents you from attacking me, Triple Shit though. Mad? Oh, I know what you're trying to do. Yeah, trying to cheat. That's not how physics works. I see how it is. Taste it. How does it feel having a huge rage disadvantage? Huh? Like at this point you're literally just asking to be trolled. It's not my fault at this point. Alice! Stop debugging! I'll report you to the developers! I am the developer here. This is my game. My world. Alice, stop cheating! Nah, I don't think I will. Chad Alice versus Virgin Ruin. I can offer you my herbal tea for consolation, though. What are the herbs? Fury and pain. What are you two doing here? Ah, I want a taste as well. I like how they just disappear when I hit them. Oh, that's very cool. Look up there. A destroyed Hutter fortress. And also some of the old train wagons of the Looking Glass Railway. So if I'm not mistaken, if I go up here... Oh no, not again, Alice, what's going on? Stop pumping the air, Alice, you're out of control. There's a place and a time for everything, but not now. Are you okay, Alice? Good. By the way, Alice, why hump the air when you could hump... You are dead, dead, dead. You are dead. I thought I was going to say something perverted, huh? I can read in your mind. So this is the remain of the Looking Glass railway station that we found in the Vale of Tears, which was already a remain back then. Now it's even less. They removed even the bench. How dare they? I wanted to sit down. How am I going to wait for the train? Aw, and look what they did to my beautiful statue. This outrage to the Queen will be punished, be assured of that. Ah, get out of here. After all those big battles, all I get against is you. Like, pathetic. Get out of my sight.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
So far, it seems like that the ruins have a really important role in this new order of Wonderland. Maybe they're connected with the infernal train. And I understand that, or at least an intro of a chapter dedicated to them, is rather fitting, but probably the love that they have for fights, and especially against ruins, it wasn't necessary, in my opinion, to have such a long intro. Oh, sorry, I was defeating you with a blade, but you probably wanted a sample of my delicious tea. I mean, if there is a type of enemies that would really appreciate my typo cannon, surely it's the Medator's domain enemies, the iPods and the magic people, teacup people. This is one of the hair's platforms from cranking up and pressing down. So up or down, I choose up. I choose down. I did it on purpose, obviously. I just changed my mind. What's the problem? Switch the switch, Alice. So we spawn 2 of these. I don't even know what they are. Are they maybe the thing that you put in your mouth to smoke from the pipe, as a reference to the caterpillar? Ah, memory.
I've smoked a cigarette, Alice. No fun at all. One day I'll try a clay pipe.
Talking about smoking, seems like that Litzy tried smoking once. Nice clock and destroyed teapot fortresses. Nice view. I never tried smoking cigarettes. Only the idea of the health implications. Nah. There's the Cato. Where you at?
The sight, the stink, the sinister sound. What have you imagined, Alice?
Nurse Witless. Oh no, the gigantic ruin. Hey, we're almost there. Now, a good thing about this arena is that I can take cover behind the roots, and therefore, as usual, decimate all the minions before arriving to the main boy. Come out, don't be shy. Hello? Listen, does it look like I have time for you little minions? You are not in my league, you can touch me. You can touch me. The karma is punishing me. And I'm sure it's not punishing Alice. Alice is just a proxy here to actually punish me and my arrogance. Listen, if you don't want to come out, I'm going to heal myself and recover the rose that I lost. Oh, now that I'm distracted, you come out, huh? That's my kind of tactics. You lured me there to get hit by the big guy. It was a trap. All of your minions are destroyed. Your army is in shambles. And you are there humping a root. How about a nice cup of tea for calming the nerves? Oh, I forgot. I have to stay behind. Gotta run, Alice, run. That was a mistake. Oh, he's not following me. Okay. Too fat to pass from there? Oh, angry? Should maybe talk with a psychologist about that. Your rage fits are really mature. I can suggest you a psychologist. It's called Dr. Bambi. He might help you forgetting that I'm kicking your ass. Oh, flamethrower time. Luckily, it's very easy to avoid you here. Hey, that's not how physics works. That's a bit cheating. Oh, look at your flame passing through the roots. Never mind that the roots are not on fire. Ah, out of fuel?
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh no, another attack. But surely using the same evading tactics won't work again, right?
You miserable coward!
Here we are. Oh no, his face is in the root. Come out, you coward! That's cheating! I can't hurt it! Damn you, Ruin! You win this time. It was your turn taking advantage of the roots, now it's mine. Can't catch me here. Alice, stop trolling. Now that's better. Now I can come out of the roots to face you. Ah, looks like we are getting closer to the vortex in the sky. All we have to do is to smoke the damn weed, Alice. As the caterpillar saying that. I'm not.
It's not only about you, Alice. Look at the destruction around you. Consider its cause. Then come join me.
I'll never join you, Caterpillar! Never! I don't know if you noticed that, but I don't trust the Caterpillar, and it doesn't matter if I know or I don't know the plot of the game already. I will never trust an insect, it's simple as that. He was useless in American McGee's Alice. He was an insect in American McGee's Alice. Since I opened that passage, I wonder if there is a memory. Yes, I know Caterpillar is there. Why isn't there a hint that tells me what's on the other side? Is that because the caterpillar wrote that? Is the caterpillar trying to prevent me from collecting a memory? And then I shouldn't suspect the caterpillar as the traitor on our side.
Skin burned by fire or scalded by steam looks wrinkled like a toadstool in winter.
Like yours. Were you in a fire, Nurse Witless? Were you the one that started the fire, Nurse Witless? Oh, here there is a little, well, not Easter egg, but zone of the Mad Hatter's domain. Hey, listen, what are you doing? Spawn killing? Camping? Alice, I want to show you my spoon. It's a little zone that remained untouched by the ruins, probably because it was protected by the keyhole. Oh no, Alice, I thought we were safe here from destruction. There is no safe place. But you know what? I will not destroy further your domain. You'll remember this day as the day that the magnanimous Queen Alice spared you. I have things to do, but I will leave Bunny for you to play with. I see that you already are entertaining yourself. It's a bit of a wholesome moment. You know who is not wholesome instead? The caterpillar. That I will squash like an insect. Well, yes, exactly like an insect. You prefer hobby horse or just my boots? These boots are made for squashing caterpillar. But let's stop being morons and let's approach this little uncontaminated grove in this Vale of Doom. That's not the Emperor's new grove, but it's certainly a caterpillar's grove.
You are familiar with the saying that smoking stunts your growth.
Adults assault children with that adage. Usually while they've got a pipe stuck in their mouths.
I won't ask you to inhale. Let the smoke envelop you.
Willing or not, we gotta embrace the 420, Alice. And just like in American McGee's Alice, we shrunk into a tiny world in search for the caterpillar. And we arrive in mysterious East. The 3rd chapter. And you know where the caterpillar is? Up there. I love this detail and I never noticed it before. The caterpillar is at the top of the mountain. Do you see that sort of a tree which looks like it has a fence on it? We will also arrive up there and we will parkour on those fence. I love the fact that we can see that from below. It's not just decorations. But indeed, just like we saw in Radcliffe's house, that goddamn weeb that was obsessed with Asian stuff. It just had a passion, I suppose. We are now in a Asian-themed chapter. Hello!
The author obliterated the distinction between poetry and pessimism.
You're a bit floating, my dear kitty. Chinese dragon, these, are they called mahjong? Mahjong? Clearly, Japanese and Chinese, maybe Korean, some elements, I wouldn't know. And, whoa! I know this sort of paper fish. They are for a particular day in Japan. It's some sort of a celebration where they hang those paper fish like flags. I like the atmosphere and the art style of this chapter. Not that much the soundtrack. And now we have these typical pots where they used to store vegetables, I believe. And these origami boxes, of course, everything in style. Let's pull the tongue of the fish, sure. And then I see kanjis, I don't even know if they're kanjis, but anyway, Asian writing in the sky flowing down. I always liked Asian culture. Well, maybe I shouldn't call it culture, plus the culture of the different Asian countries is quite different. Maybe I should call it style or atmosphere. It's usually quite introspective, which suits this game quite well. Ooh. Sorry, Alice, I don't know how to play Mahjong. I never traveled that much, and I never left Europe. But if there is a place outside of the continent that I would like to visit, that's Japan. But considering that I really don't like to fly, I probably never will. Where are you at? I hear you. There it is, finally. Will you spawn a platform for me? Ah, thank you, my dear. Ah, this looks like a beehive of some sort. Hint for later.
Whoever said true art serves neither ornament nor use is ignorant of the aesthetic of the East.
Okay, weeb. But actually, yes, it's just me being mean. He's talking about the art perception most common in the East. Is that a paper dragonfly? I don't like this place anymore. Somebody fish those fish? You know what I'm glad about in this game? That there is no insect chapter. I mean, yes, this is the insect chapter, obviously, since we shrunk. But it won't be nearly as bad as in American McGee's Alice. No, 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 stay away from me, stay away from me!
Poor Dodgson is a pathetic sailor and an even worse captain. We'd have run aground on the Isis if I hadn't taken an oar.
I'm not sure what Litz is talking about here. I can be a better captain. Io non soy marinero, soy il capitán, Litzy. I will guide your sister through these impervious waters. Even though Alice is the admiral here, I can be the helm's master or the chartman. I don't know the roles of the sailors, but don't worry, we won't let the scallywags win. Arr. Nice waterfall. I really love the style of this chapter. Something is on fire over there. Oh boy! Looks like a village was raided here. These are ants that are being killed, hanged, and their heads placed on spears. I'll have your heads on a pike, said the Skyrim bandit. Not that today this is impossible, but back then they really didn't care about civilian lives. There was no Geneva Convention back then, maybe there was a Geneva Suggestion.
What Nurse Witless said was, the fire whooshed in, lit her up like the guy on Cracker Night. No one knows how she survived except Alice, and she's stewing, remember?
Nice voice impression, Dr. Bambi. We've heard quite a lot of Nurse Witless recently. It's maybe because Alice is thinking about the words of the carpenter. Oh boy, that hurts. Poor ant. And of course, since this is Mysterious East, Samurai Wasp fits in perfectly. And they will be dangerous, because I don't even remember how to defeat them. Yeah, they know how to evade the teapot cannon a bit. How about... Oh, I see you study the blade! Unlike other enemies, well, yes, you're samurais. But they are distracted by the bunny. And vulnerable to my hobby horse. Stay away from me! Look, it's Bunny! They really are distracted by Bunny. Maybe because they are samurais and have never seen something mechanical? Or maybe because they're wasps and I suppose they're not used to see such small rabbits, so it's best to spam the bunny. Ah, you tried. You see, your puny katana's got nothing on my double-handed hobby horse. This is some heavy weaponry, unlike your little knife. You should have probably wore heavier armor. And it's not a case that we've met a village of ants raided by wasps, because if you remember when Nanny rescued us from the fire, and we were on the carriage with her, we saw some children. And then he said, look at them, poor little ants, victims of pervert wasps. They're going to do with those children whatever they want. Just like wasps raided and pillaged this peaceful, innocent village of ants. And this one as well, completely raided and destroyed. Oh, hello. I was just talking about you. It's not that easy to understand exactly what Nanny was talking about, especially because Alice Mendes Return sometimes has a very big choice of words. Meanwhile, I bomb you with my T-cannon. Sometimes they use a lot of metaphors when it's not even needed. I mean, tea is very prominent with Japanese culture, but I bet nobody ever served it to you like this. Yeah, and the pepper grinder is not even effective. They deflect the bullets like Jedis. Oh, double! Ow, that hurts! Oh yeah, how about a European-style two-handed weapon you got then, weeb? Where was your plate armor? That's what I thought. Oh dear. That hurts. Oh look, we can even see wasps still flying around. So since it's not very well explained in the game, maybe it was just me, but the first time that I actually saw that scene with those kids in the streets, I thought that they were being sold as child labor.
Certain smells are one-off. You'd never mistake burning human flesh for roasting a lamb chop.
Nurse Witless always heartless and wheatless. Wheatless because, yeah, make me angry, make Alice angry. Do you want to try my flamethrower? You will be able to try the smell of your own flesh burning. Not bad, huh? When Nanny said those perverts, Nanny was actually talking literally. And those pervert wasps preying on innocent ants actually meant child prostitution. What those children were being sold as. Well, that's fast. And as we make our way through this pillaged land, we will talk with our Cheshire Cat.
She who saves a single soul saves the universe. Remember?
I don't actually remember this quote. What can I tell you is that this is another lovely outfit from Alice. Very Asian style, as you can see from the neck zone, let's say. I would say more traditional Chinese. And those two symbols are Uranus, ruler of revolutions, and Pluto, ruler of evil and death, which represents the mind transcending matter to reach a divine state. Meanwhile, in the back it looks like an Oni mask, Oni being a demon from Japanese folklore. And I think we are going to end this episode here because it looks like there is an arena for a battle and a temple in front of us, so here with Alice. And SurroundEdByFreaks, this is all. See you next time. Bye.